Okay, welcome back to the Marshall Report here at Long Beach Comic and Horror Con. I am here with the show's creators, organizers, the gurus behind all things Long Beach Comic Con here. We're on the final day of the show, so this is big. This is the wrap-up video where we look at how the show went. So tell me, how did the show go?
The show went great. It's still going on, in fact. It's Sunday afternoon, and we're having great attendance for Sunday especially.
Yeah, I think year over year right now, especially for a Sunday, I mean, we sold out of tickets, I'll tell you, by like 11 a.m., which is kind of a first for us too. So we actually had to add more tickets in. So I think our attendance, which we assumed would be up 25%, might even be up 50% just for a Sunday.
Well, this is great because I heard a lot of folks talking about, like Lance Henriksen was saying that he loves this show because of the fact that comics, he's able to get around and see everything that he wanted to see. It's fantastic. So any highlights from you guys over the course of the show? What were some of your favorite things?
Well, one of my favorite things was this year we added the kids entertainment area. So we got some really great creators to come in and do kids programming. So they were doing workshops on how to draw, how to write a comic book, some animation sessions. And every time I've gone over there, every seat's been filled and the kids have been working and creating. And that's been a really exciting thing since it was a new concept for us and we weren't sure how the under 10 crowd was going to react to it, but they've really taken to it and really enjoyed it. And the creators have really enjoyed it too. They've been very enthusiastic about it. So we hope that's a big growth area for us in the future.
Well, that's so important too, like actually remembering that comics can be for kids too.
Yeah. And you know, Marvel and DC were very generous in the program as well. They sent us comics, so the kids are getting Marvel and DC comics and Zenescope as well.
Zenescope sent too as well.
So, you know, we had really good support from the industry, from the mainstream comic industry as well. So it's really nice extension of the show for us. And also we had about a 25% increase in our exhibitor booth sales this year. So the exhibit floor is larger. There's a lot more interesting things for people to do.
Yeah, and I would say, actually, the funny thing is, bringing up Lance Henriksen, he actually had to postpone yesterday because of a gig, but he came back today, graciously enough, and he did a panel, and the funny thing was the Q&A, he kind of axed it and actually wound up doing like a roundtable showing of a new comic that hasn't even been shown anywhere before.
Oh, that's great,
so
that's How We Ride comic that he has coming out.
Yeah, so it's the kind of things that, it's kind of nice that they're willing to kind of share things with us that, and impromptu also that, you know, maybe someone's not allowed to, or, you know, they wouldn't normally, and it's nice that they feel comfortable enough to kind of do that with our fans.
Long Beach Comic Con, where you're seeing it first.
Exactly.
That's always good.
Right, exactly.
So I got to ask, with all this positives, with everything going in the right way, right direction here, next year, what's the status then? What are we looking at next year?
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Well, I think the main thing is to really like up the guest list too. I mean, we have some of our mainstays, which, you know, fans fly in from all over to see because they go, look, you know, outside of you know, San Diego, some of them only get to see those artists or writers at our show. You know, they're graciously enough coming back year after year, but we want to bring in some new ones too who have said, look, you know, I've heard about your show, I really want to come. So, you know, I would say, without naming names, look for some guests to maybe come overseas. You know,
that's a nice
that
tease.
kind of stuff. So yeah.
That's great. Well, everything looks great here. I've heard nothing but great things the entire weekend from all of our guests here on the Marshall Report. So this is awesome. Thank you so much for joining me on the final broadcast here of the weekend. This is great. Martha, Phil, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming out, Rick. We really appreciate everything you did. And one last plug for next year. We're going to be back May 11th for a one-day expo.
Excellent.
Don't miss it.
Well, thank you both for joining me, Martha,
Phil. We appreciate it.
And thank you guys for tuning in this whole weekend.